What's up, everybody? It's Friday, and we're back. Hopefully everybody's having a great week, and hopefully you're looking for the weekend, because we're here. We're here. End of the week. You know, depending on where you are, you might already be done work. You might not have anything else left on the docket, and maybe you're ready to party down. Well, guess what? We're here to play video games again. Still, can you believe I've been doing this weekly for like 4 years? Like, only occasional breaks here and there. That's kind of a weird thing. I don't think I've been this committed to just about anything else in my life. But then again, you know, video games are a passion. Video games are the thing that I like to do. So if I wasn't doing it on stream, I'd be doing it anyways. With myself. However weird that sounds. So yeah, we're gonna play a bit more Digital Devil Saga. We'll get that going. Play a bit of the DDS, you could call it. I don't think people are calling it that, but that's okay. Nope, wrong input. This input. There we go. Alright. What we doing? I know we were like circumventing some weird statue things at one point or another. Trying to make progress in this dungeony thing. We don't need a crop. Inputs. I think I hit. Yeah, okay. That, and there we go. Got all these buttons. I don't even know what they do. No idea. Okay, Karma Temple. Citadel 1. Going with that one. Okay. I know we finally opened up. Okay. I think I didn't save after we opened the thing, but I think the thing is just right here. And we had the ever-present question. Well, we'll get to that after we defeat this cow, because that is a very important thing you have to do in this game. Use physical attacks on the cow, and I'm sure there is a logic to that. They've somehow considered why you have to beat up the cow. You can't use poison though, you can. Except that kind of thing. So long, Ken. It's been fun. So we've been diversifying our party skills, leveling them up as you need to do. Were we turning the head to the left or the right? I want to say the right. Looks like something can be inserted instead your side. Okay. One of these is the wrong answer. I'm gonna say to the right. And it might be wrong. No, it was wrong. It was wrong. That's what happens when you wait, you know, however long between play sessions. There's like little details you start forgetting. Okay, where are we on the map? Just need to go that way, right? And then we go up. Then we're basically there again. So we needed to turn the head to the left. Alright, left turn. Statue's eyes switch from red to blue. I guess it is. Yeah. It's my yellow tinted glasses that always make me think it's green. Something's not right. I smell a rat. Let's be careful, he says. So the quest we had last week, whenever it was we last played, this was what is behind the door. And we don't get to find out. I'm sorry. We gotta fight these guys. Perfect. I'm hearing a bit of slowdown on that guy. I think I maybe improved it. Okay, so she's asleep. That's weird. Really? Wow. That's gotta be business. Yeah, you beat your Chester. Alright. So we'll use some healing abilities, I guess. Should I just use Medea? Is that a waste? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. That was worth it. So what is behind the door? Well, it's a hallway. I think we could have guessed that based on everything we've seen up to this point. Probably a hallway. But is it a hallway that leads to something? That is yet undetermined. I'm gonna say we go down this way. Ooh, look at these hallways go. Look at these hallways go. Okay, we have a step. And then it just goes back around. Many different ways to go up and down, but I can't say that any particular one is the right one. Okay, boss? Boss? No? Okay. Oh, but we're descending deeper now. So now that we're descending deeper, you can bet there's gonna be a boss at the end of all this. Like, look, this is just the door at the end of this deep descending staircase. You know this has gotta be good. No? More hallways. More hallways. Okay. Oh, they're giving us the save station. Must mean a boss is coming, right? This is one of the good ones, too. We can, like, teleport and upgrade our mantras. And let's restore everybody, I guess. Is everybody caught up on their, everybody's got certain mantras they're working on? How do I tell that again? Mantras. You're working on Fallen Hero. You are a master of Fallen Hero. Okay, so she needs a new mantra. You are a master battle demon. Okay, so let's see if we have enough mecha to realign their mantras. I'm starting to understand the game, at least enough to use the fancy terms it uses to describe the things I want to do. So, yeah, he's still working on that one. He's Battle Demon. We can go to hunt and physical attacks with Demon Lord. Keep going down the demon path. Demon beasts. Let's do it. Not enough magnet. You see, that is the problem we're at right now. We gotta defeat a lot of enemies. Otherwise, we can't progress our characters. That's an unfortunate place to be. Okay, what's this room? Seems like it should be interesting, but it won't be, will it? Oh, there's an egg. Hope everybody likes the eggs. Got a revival gem though, so that's nice. Okay, so there's literally no other path in this room. They just make it look fancy. You know, to break up the monotony a little bit. Alright. Different looking rooms. These are different hallways. So we went up an elevator. Now it's the boss room, right? You can't tell me this isn't the boss room. Seems to be mixed room. Okay, enter mixed room. Yeah, I think so. Probably a good idea. Does this look better? Yeah, it does.
So, Embryon came, just like he said.
Huh?
Bat came squealing to us. Mick has probably devoured the Mirabelle's leader by now.
He what?
That
What?
bastard! Should have devoured him when I had the chance.
Ah,
Feeding time.
Skeleton Man. Okay, you're not as like badass as some bosses. Skeleton Man, I realize. Skeletons. I mean, I guess yeah, if they're like magic skeletons, they can be like intimidating, right? But like, he's just some skeleton guy. Are we gonna just like crush his bones? Knock his block off, you know, whatever. Okay. So, Dia for Hoot. Got hit. I can't remember the vulnerabilities of these guys. How about a little bit of fire damage for all? See how that goes. Pretty good. Bad rush for all. It only ends up hitting like a couple people sometimes, even though it targets all of them. So you never quite can determine who's gonna get hit. I love how they fall over when they throw that. That's nice. Okay. 10 MP for Medea. Yeah, gorilla doesn't need it. A gorilla does not need this. Bufu. I can't remember their weakness. But Miraji Augie seems like a good way to go. Foul breath, definitely. Wow. You got 2 left. What are you gonna do? Like, can we... Oh, and reinforcements come back. Okay. Are they just gonna throw reinforcements at us until we fight the skeleton guy? Or is the skeleton guy, like, hidden somewhere? That can happen in boss battles sometimes. You never know. I think some healing is warranted. Says he's here now, right? Okay. Failed attack. There we go. And reinforcements? Yeah, there he is. There he is. Okay. Oh, but... Okay. Do we need to heal? I'll risk it. Foul breath. Get rid of the minions. Death spray. Aww. Okay. Yes. Okay, you shielded against fire. We know this now. Poison seems to be a thing though. So no fire, health rusting. And Venom Claw. There you go. Light damage and poison. And physical damage. I mean, I guess we could just keep our party healthy on this. Wow, was that the boss? We're rocking the shit out of that. Okay. Okay, did we get any Maca? Because we need to upgrade. A gorilla has increased their stats.
We're required to obey our leaders by law. How could he betray her?
I'm
I
not
also want to make sure
surprised.
that the sound
Following
I
an
remember.
incompetent leader tends to get you killed pretty damn fast.
Okay, it's not so bad.
Kate!
I know we really cranked it up for
So what now?
Bad Day on the
You
Midway.
want to run away like sissies?
Surf.
Oh,
we can't
that's,
leave
that's
Janana.
toxic, dude. You can't
Let's
say
rescue
that.
her.
So we came here to trap them by walking right into the fire. What the hell, Surf? Janina and the Maribel should be at the front gate. Let's hurry. Okay. We'll just do it. Do what we gotta do. And that Heat character, he seems like he's got a chip on his shoulder, right? What's that about? Is it because he's a redhead? Because that's like the stereotype there, and they run the hot. At least for female redheads. I don't know. Does that apply to like male redheads too? I don't know. I don't pretend to know things, so I don't know. So you've been charmed. Does that mean that they want to make love to one character? Is that it? So, okay, do we have the thing that undoes that? Panacea, there we go. Sounds like an Italian sandwich. That's what it sounds like. You gotta have a panacea, please. Yep. Vulnerable to an attack I don't use. What are we gonna do? Just a lot of back breath. Well, that's the answer. Go to sleep? No. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, come on. They, of course, instinctively charm the one that has the decharm spell rather than having to use the item, so that I have to use the item instead. What a load of crap. Can't remember. I think the charm wears off. There are some status effects that stay, though, for the next battle. We'll see. Beware the heads. Gotta look around here. Okay, okay. Is that a store? Did we find a store? It's been a while. You guys... Are you vulnerable to dream? I mean, you can put them to sleep, so it kind of works. Okay. Better get used to this guitar riff. Alright. Does not appear to be anything down there, right? Nothing? Not even a little egg with an unknown, item in it. So we got a vendor, at long last. Except I need my Maca to upgrade myself. But I can't sell items. It's a tantalizing proposition. A moldy roll? It apparently restores HP, but like, are there other unknown effects? An odd morsel? You know what? I'm probably never gonna remember to use these. Suppose it's handy if there's an enemy that's vulnerable to an element I don't usually use in Magic. But I'm like never gonna remember that. Stupid phone. Stupid alarms. Landmines. Holy arrow. Reduce HP by half. Okay, that we need to keep. Death to all. I don't know if I think it's just the death spell. I don't think it actually necessarily kills them necessarily. Okay, so we got some Null's force attacks. I'm probably never going to think about using a Null wind. I really don't think so. No electric, nah. Vital noise, we definitely need that. Oh, I can trade these for mecha at a vendor. Okay, here we go. This is how we're gonna get the upgrades. We got those special ones. There we go. Yeah, so they do reward exploration when you find things like this that like make a huge difference for your ability to upgrade. I mean, I'd have to grind for like probably hours to get that much mecha, so I appreciate that. Vital noise, we're gonna keep shock bomb. I'll keep the attack items, and you never know where you're gonna need an item that dis something's. Muscle drink. I mean, yeah, we could get in a desperate spot, who knows. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy stuff, because I'm going all in on having our magic sustain us if we make smart choices. I hope we can do that. We now have enough mecha to actually upgrade people, so yeah. Heat, you can actually go to learn Demon Lord. Power Wave. Mute Blow. I mean, we could do that, or we could do Double Slash, Counter, First Strike. I mean, that seems fun too. Or, yeah, Hunt and Auto Skills. Yeah, we're not doing magic stuff for him. Okay, go Ogre. We're going Ogre, full Ogre. Go for it. And that was expensive, man. It's tough to get ahead in this. Okay, heal magic skills, Fierce Spirit, Diorama. That sounds really good. Okay, we'll do it. Because Diorama seems super powerful. But it'll all come down to protecting the healer again and again. We've already seen that where like they incapacitate the healer and, you know, we're scrambling with items to try and make up for it. So we don't want to have to deal with that, but, well. Actually, is everybody... Okay, well, we could use a little top-up for people. Might as well save over that again. So what are we doing now? Did we finish this series of dungeons? Or Janana should be on the other side. Open the Citadel gate? Yeah, totally. Let's go. Show me what you got, Janana. Oh!
Did you really expect
punch
to beat
people
me
there?
on an empty stomach?
Janana,
Like here, and that was the crotch, right?
No
It was
way.
just, like wailing
That
on her
stupid woman never
crotch.
devoured anyone.
That's
I'm
brutal.
the same as you. I won't kill needless.
Janana.
Get away! Far from me!
Seems like a familiar situation. We all have this monster inside of us. Oh, it's the cat again. Cat's got a secret. What is it? Okay, this is a moment. La 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 la. Can we all join in together?
What was that?
Yeah, everybody get in on it.
Everyone, run!
Oh shoot. Feel like shit just got complicated. In ways I cannot describe. In ways I cannot even fathom. Okay, it's you.
So, she's turned all demon now, eh? Seems like anyone who has the power ends up like that sooner or later. It started happening to some of my men, but they sure tasted good going down. Serves them right for trying to gang up on me.
So you like ate them? Okay.
Have fun devouring each other. And I'm gonna go snack on whatever soldiers that stupid bitch still has left.
Oh man, that bad guy. That bad guy.
Change, damn it!
He's
Don't show
so
her any
evil.
mercy.
So this is like the real boss, right? That last one was just for play. Alright. Foul breath seems like a good way to start. Oh, no poison, okay. Well, what's the Bufu scenario? How are you doing on that? Bufu's okay. Simply okay. Green time? Nope. Okay. Hey, good morning, Callis. How you doing? What's happening today? Well, what's going down on your Friday? Foul breath was not a thing. You're gonna have to keep on top of the heals, of course. Let's see about physical attacks. They seem to be okay. Health thrust. Mic is a bit low compared to game audio. That's good feedback. That's good feedback. Bring that down. Bring the mic up slightly. Yeah, it is hard to determine sometimes exactly. I know I had to crank it for Bad Day on the Midway on Wednesday, so that's probably part of it. Much better. All right, that's what I like to hear. Wait, why did I accidentally switched back into my human form, which is the worst possible thing I could do. Yeah, I mean, the music is pretty funky. There. Okay. I mean, let the healer heal, I say. Just keep us on top of things in case there's some kind of super crazy attack. Can I do a nice shot at least? Oh man, you just got back from urgent care? You doing okay? That does not seem fun. That does not seem fun at all. Man, sorry to hear that. That's not cool. Slap him a little. Let's revert back before he does something. How you doing with fire? It's not too powerful. Oh, you just had an athlete's foot for a couple of months. Over-the-counter meds weren't working on it, so you went to get something stronger. You know what? I don't have athlete's foot. Since we're talking about foot ailments, that's the new topic of the day. I have a foot ailment. I had an ingrown toenail that got really disgusting. So I'm like taking whatever this is. It's an antibiotic cream for my disgusting toe. Topic of the day. All right. Yeah, they didn't pull it. No, they decided if I start like cutting it a certain way and like putting this on, like it's infected, but it's not only localized, so I don't have to take an oral antibiotic for it. So that's yeah, at least it's contained. But yeah, it's oozing. It's fine. It's fine though. Doctor wasn't so concerned. Yeah, Foot Bros hanging out on Twitch as we do. Yeah. Good times. This is something I did not expect to share, but I was inspired by your vulnerability. Never forget that. When you become vulnerable with somebody, it opens the door. We can have a deeper connection. Foot Bros. Alright. Okay, he wasn't receptive to poison before, but let's try Venom Claw. Okay, did not block Venom Claw, so that's good news. Dream Haze was a fail last time. Foul Breath wasn't happening. Maybe it was just happenstance they blocked it. Let's see if Foul Breath goes this time. No, they're shielding the breath. It's just not, you know, not a poison resistance as such. Not as such. You have to wear dress shoes all the time and they don't breathe, so athlete's foot happens more often than you'd like. Yeah, if they don't breathe, and maybe it's like keeps everything tight and contained in the shoe. Yeah, that seems like a recipe. That's a recipe. Yeah, at least you got the meds for it. That's good. A unicorn appeared? What? Was not expecting this. Was not expecting that. Okay. Well, let's get a heal on anyway. I mean, nobody really expects a unicorn. They're kind of rare. It's kind of an odd happenstance. Oh man, the landscaping crew is back out again. They better leave our garden. They better leave our garden. I'm saying, like, they tried to cut down some of our plants before with those weed whackers. Now I'm paranoid. So I just hear them now and I'm just like, damn them. Okay, no more foul breath. We gotta Dia surf though. Yeah, it's shitty. Yeah, like why should I have to keep on top of them? There's clearly a barrier to our garden that we have built, so like it's not like they couldn't tell. And they were like all indignant before, like, oh, I thought I was doing you a favor, cleaning it up, you know? It's like, come on. Yeah, this is an SMT game, right? Yes, it is absolutely an SMT game. So a lot of the things you'd expect from those games are in here. Except it does have a bit of a twist. You are the monsters this time. You're not like collecting them like some kind of edgy Pokemon. So there's that. You can transform into them and stuff. It's just kind of neat. The experience system is done a little differently than in some of the other ones. And the story is you know, unique, interesting. It's definitely nowhere as in-depth as a Persona, but I'd give it many grades above something like Nocturne, which has practically no story and is basically just a bunch of cool vibes and demons. So yeah, it's sort of in between those. SMT can be a good time. It's not always one I would recommend people stream though, honestly. Those we can revert to our human form and they will look like the portraits. But doing that is kind of stupid. They're really weak. They can shoot guns though, which is kind of cool, but yeah, humans transform into monsters. It's kind of interesting that way. Kinda. Okay, so we can't put the unicorn to sleep. Kind of want to just thrust this one a bunch. You ever had that urge to just thrust something a bunch? That weird creature just brings that out in me. Okay, foul breath wasn't working before. We'll keep up on the heals though. Gotta wash up before you apply the new medicine. Nice. Yeah, I washed up my toe earlier. I know what it's about, Foot Bro. I know what it's about. You take good care of that. Alright. Can me like analyze the unicorn? Usually you can't analyze the main bosses. No, that's just a beast unicorn. Okay. So the side boss, not really getting much from that. Can we Venom Claw it? Critical! Alright. Critical. Okay, your unicorn is gone, dude. Your unicorn just died. We killed the unicorn. It's terrible. It's terrible, but also I feel so powerful right now. Okay, we don't want to avoid fire. Raji seems excessive. Gonna do it anyway. Okay. Just whip him. I think a health thrust is probably, yeah, the way to go with that character. Mad Rush, not so much. Venom Claws is the ticket, I think. Oh, you charmed us, didn't you? Alright, good thing I have, what is it, Patra? Okay, let's do that. Didn't want to have to eat a Panacea. Just the item that cures that. We actually have the spell. Health Thrust. I think now that we kind of optimized. Oh, now look what we gotta do. Here, made you a sandwich. Have a Panacea. You keep summoning the unicorns, but it's not helping. So I guess for a minute at least, you'll divert our attention off of you, but now I'm doing like double attacks, so like it's not really that good. Oof. Okay. I just want to breathe on people sometimes, but no. I think when we froze the unicorn, it was like super vulnerable. That might not be a bad. Oh, you can do a double unicorn. I do not think that is fair. They're supposed to be a rare entity, and now you have two of them. Did you get two of them just cause? You know, people thought you couldn't do it, so you decided to prove us wrong? That's just weird. Okay. Well, I'm guessing once you get two unicorns in the mix, it's just bad news. I don't know. Maybe they like touch their horns together and then create with some kind of crazy laser beam or something. I don't know. I'm scared. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, well we're gonna heal you guys. Yeah, once both unicorns showed up, it was bad. Rival beads. Rival gems. We actually have more revival gems, which are the more powerful one. Interesting. It's almost like nothing happened. Okay, our healer's gonna be a healer now. Things are getting a little spicy. Okay, our ice attack plan from before did not work last time. Let's see if we get it this time. No, it's not freezing. Okay. Rust. Okay, that's not good. That's not... Okay, so yeah, the 2 unicorns plus this weird-ass guy. Not a good combination. Trying to take down the unicorns, but... Okay. Gonna do a gem again. May have to do the beads somewhere along the way. Okay, we gotta take down a unicorn. Trying to think of the best way to do it. I mean, okay. You are just gonna be the healer. But everybody else, we gotta figure out, okay, no more Bufu nonsense. It's not working anymore. Like, really? That is ridiculous. And it didn't even full heal us. Once we get Diorama, which is on the docket, we're eventually gonna get that. Diorama's gonna help, but... Okay, that's one down, so... I think he can't do the super attack anymore. Just nice. So we can't be so focused on the unicorns we don't start taking down the main guy, obviously. Okay. Another unicorn is going to show up again, and you know it will. Medea. Focus on unicorn. Yeah, there we go. It is sick now. You happy? Making the unicorn die of poisoning. Okay, so someone here needs a little bit of... Do you not have a chakra drop? That's what happens when we don't buy items, right? Thought we had everything. I mean, it is absolutely obvious to me that we need MP in order to beat this battle. Restore HP or MP to one ally. Let's take the gamble. Is it gonna be MP? Yes, it is. Might have been both. I don't know. Alright. Callus is back! Alright. Taking good care of those tootsies, I imagine. Okay, more heals. We're just battling so many unicorns. I don't know how they're finding all of these unicorns. It's quite disturbing. Okay, what kind of status effect does she have around her there? Is that... which one is that? Is that Ache? stun? I think it's stun. Is that stun? It would be nice if they had the words stun to tell me, but I think it's stun. Is that a stun? That was a stun. Okay, good. Okay. Poisoning the unicorn is against. Oh no! This is horrible. He's gonna be able to do a super attack again, which is just the worst. Okay. We were watching someone play Might and Magic on NES yesterday, and a unicorn showed up in one of their battles as well and fucked up their day. Yeah, they mean business. They don't just bring them out for nothing. Okay, we gotta destroy a unicorn. Like, there's no question. I don't know how we're gonna manage to do it in time, though. 1 unicorn is okay. 2 unicorns not okay. Venom Claw. He's gonna get his attack off, isn't he? Oh, I don't like it. Yeah, there it is. One of us is gonna die. Possibly 2 of us. Oh, and it happened to be the healer, but guess what? The healer didn't have a revive spell anyway, so whatever. But the healer losing their turn is probably the hidden problem here, because we needed them to heal all members. Okay, we don't want another round of that attack. We also don't want to die instantly. Oh, that was horrible. That was so horrible. Okay. So it comes down to the choice you don't want to have to make here. Let's do a revival gem for you. You're not gonna get a turn, are you? Yeah. This is ridiculous. And you're gonna get skewered. Oh! The horse died in the process. Yeah, the patience for turn-based RPGs. I kind of agree. But at the same time, sometimes I put myself through the paces anyways, if it looks interesting enough. One of the reasons I so rarely stream them is because I usually have something else I'm doing at the same time when I play these types of games. I usually have a show on, or listening at least to a podcast. But yeah, this one I'm digging it, so I can deal with it. Okay, we need to revival gem this guy. Whirlwind is gonna cause some pain. Oh man, we're on a downward spiral here. Oh, that's such a downward spiral there. The Like a Dragon games are the exception because they have so much more going on than just the combat. That's true. Yeah, like, I mean, originally they were pretty actiony, but now that they've gone the RPG route, I mean, just those side quests alone are something special. I want to catch up on that series. I burnt out on it after playing 4 of them, and then I kind of want to get back in, but I don't know exactly whether to just start with where I left off or to just like jump to the latest one. You know, it's one of those things. Okay, I mean, I'm using all my gems here because I think we genuinely need the extra health boost that they give, but oh man. Okay, this might end up being a wash. Jeez. This is brutal. Okay. Miraji. You never played the action-based Yakuza games because you also don't enjoy that type of action combat. So at least the genre swap made you get in. All right, well that's cool. Yeah, I kind of figure the new ones are able to, you know, give it a whole new perspective and way into the franchise. Yeah, you like the feel of that. And you feel like you sort of know who Kiryu is, yeah. That's cool. So they took out our healer, man. That's bananas. This is some serious bananas, and we only have beats left. So we're not gonna get the heals we need very easily. We need Soma drops. We need you to survive. Hama. God, that's ridiculous. So this is the real boss. We had like a fake boss that came at us earlier, and it is exceptionally clear that that was not the real boss at this point. Take a ration. Just prepare ourselves for the inevitable attack that we know is going to come at us right here. Seraflor. Yeah, the combo attack is brutal. I wish we knew a quick way to take out those unicorns. So they only do the combo attack every second turn. Which, you know, it's a problem. Focus on healing ourselves here. We're not going to revive the guy because he's just going to die instantly if we try to revive him now. Seraflor. Get the beer bag out here. You rival beat that guy, and we have a chance that he will survive the next round. A chance. A fool's hope. Like, jeez. Unicorns. Okay, ration him. I'm trying to like equally distribute the pain so that maybe we could take out 2 unicorns one day. Maybe. I feel like yeah, he's gonna do the whirlwind. It's not gonna be a huge deal, but yeah, the next round we gotta be healed, man. Okay, we can Miraji them, but he has to take a ration or he's gonna die from the super attack. He grabs it out of his throat and then eats it. Isn't that weird? Okay, I wish they had HP meters, honestly. Because I don't know where we're at with this. You can say that to Wussy Core, but like, it's just nice to know where we're at. Are we totally screwed? Hey, killed her, so okay, forget the unicorns, we're good. Whew, alright. Feeling that. It was tense, but we made it. Might want to pick more of those revival items up, though. Just in case. Alright, we can level up our attributes. I feel like the magic has been good to us, but also vitality. Our karma has reached a new plane. 8 skills can be set now. Oh, that's nice. And our body is overflowing with power. I always love that part. It's gotta feel good. Let the power flow.
Janana.
Not Janana.
You three are strong.
There's a girl at our base who can help you control this power. It won't be like this anymore. You and I get along, don't we? I'm sure the others will like you as well. Come with us, okay? Come and
Does
see
Janana
Sarah,
join the party now?
please.
Your eyes. Those
Are there tears?
They must be tears.
Why, you never seen tears before?
I don't know why. They keep coming. I can't stop, Janana.
You were looking at the gram. Did I win? I did
Do not
win!
be sad.
We were focusing, like, on
Finally.
managing the unicorn situation, but in the end,
Your comrade.
doing like area attacks that took out all of them.
Yes.
That did it. That did
Your
it.
comrade.
Yeah, it was getting tight, but we made it.
Saying it feels right.
Man, death scenes in games, especially when you don't feel like you've had enough time to really attach to a character. We barely know this character.
We're finding
So
Rick.
I always find that awkward in
Nirvana's
games
supposed to be
when
paradise,
like
right?
all the characters are
returned to
crying
normal.
about the character,
Nobody
but it's
will
like I
suffer
just
like
like
this
I just
anymore.
met you like 5 minutes ago. This
That's
is
it.
not
I'm tired.
it's not
of this
really
farce.
that interesting. I'm sorry.
What a waste.
Uh-oh. Well, that seems like a cool thing, I think. I don't know. Guess we're going this way. The gate is tightly shut. Okay, so like the camera is fixated in this direction. I can't move the camera at this point. And they're like, oh, let's point him towards this door. And then it's like, no, the door won't open. You've been looking at PC parts and thinking about building a new PC. targeted ad on Instagram tried to sell you a 4090 and oh, now that's nice. I'm still stuck on a 2080. The 2080 was nice when I bought it. Goddamned expensive, but hey, it's gotten me through. But a 4090, ooh la la, that's the good stuff. Okay, we will leave the area now, I guess, because they won't let us in the one door they were pointing at. Do we want to go to Sahasrara? No. We want to go to Muladhara, right? Let's go to Muladhara. Sure, we can figure out what to do from here. So you went to the site, the price was 2 times the going price for a 4090, and they didn't even have a real pic of a 4090. The stock image they used was what appeared to be a cheap 3D accelerator card from the 90s. Oh man. I remember those old cards. They're a lot beefier these days. Like a lot beefier than they used to be. Like, and you might have had a fan on a graphics card back in the day, but like now they've got like jet engines on them, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, the graphics card market has been just absolutely insane for a while, and what can I say? I think it's getting better, but like kinda nuts. Okay, nobody in this room. Okay.
Cielo, did something happen?
Sarah gave a strange warning that you were in danger.
Oh, with an old PCI 1 contact.
How
Yeah.
could she?
Tiny heatsink with no
She is sleeping
can.
at the moment.
VGA port.
You should know that
And
Gale
another
has already
larger
departed for
VGA
the
style port
Manipura
that you
region.
don't
Do
remember.
you plan
Maybe it
on
was
joining me
DVI.
later?
Might have been DVI. Or something, yeah. Could have been. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Like, I know there was like old serial ports and stuff. Yeah, no fan. Oh man, that's classic. That's classic. Yeah, original PCI is pretty old. Like, I'd say after the 90s, I was using AGP for like a long time. I actually had an AGP graphics card until 2010, until like AGP slots were no longer offered on motherboards pretty much at all. Oh man, I held out to like the very last iteration too. Like there was like a Sapphire card that was like one of the last runs of AGP graphics cards, and I got that one just so I didn't have to upgrade my motherboard. Oh, it was funny. Ran The Witcher 2 like crap, but it was amazing. She knew what was happening all along. She is very mysterious. And I talked to her. So she is sleeping right now, so never mind. Do not worry about Sarah. I will remain with her. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have identified the need to buy more revival items. Sell bonus earned. New items added to the vendor's inventory. Muscle drink was added to the vendor's inventory. Nice. So you don't know about the pre-GTX graphics cards because you never had a good PC until like 5 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, the technology has homogenized a lot. Like PCI Express is you know, just how it is. That's the slot now. That's how we do. Yeah, you know, you had a Voodoo card or something in the late 90s to play MechWarrior 2. Yes. Yeah, I remember MechWarrior 2 was one of the first games I played with 3D acceleration on, actually. And, you know, finally seeing, like, you had the nearest neighbor scaling that was, like, all blocky originally. Like, basically every PS1 game ever had something like that. And then suddenly, everything was smooth. Which, you know, nowadays I look back on it, it's like, why was the smooth so impressive? Because actually, like, real life textures don't look like a bunch of mud, but like at the time it was like, whoa! And it still has a very distinctive look. It did increase 3D performance in general quite a lot, so at least there's that, but yeah, MechWarrior 2, yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I know I had a Voodoo Banshee at one point, which was probably the mainstay for the late 90s for me, but before that we switched between a couple of different cards. There was a Diamond Monster 3D. I love the naming schemes of these things. It was like a Matrox something at one point as well. That's where we were playing some of those early 3D accelerated games where, like, you didn't have to have a 3D accelerator or anything. Eventually they were required for games. Sell bonus earned, blah blah blah. We got chakra drops. We got all kinds of new stuff in here. Okay. So we can't buy the revival gems. We can only buy the revival beads. So they are actually quite useful, but you need to explore to find them. I'm gonna get 5 revival beads. I watched an LGR video about a diamond card that they ported some Sega Saturn games to because it rendered square polygons like Saturn. Oh, really? Yeah. Now that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I had a diamond card. And actually, I've still got like a diamond. Like, diamond was at least still around for a while. The first capture card I ever owned was made by Diamond, and that was in like 2009 that I bought that. So like, they were still making stuff, but I haven't seen them in the graphics card market for quite a while. So like all these old manufacturers, I don't even know what they're doing anymore. Panacea, see, that sounds delicious. Spyglass. See enemy info. 1 enemy. Reusable. You know what? Because the analyze doesn't always work. Oh, but it's like 5,000 maca? Forget it. I'm not spending that much money on that. No. Okay, so I'm sure we have an objective now, right? Yeah, I'd like to actually get an actual Saturn. I don't actually own the hardware. I like that era of gaming. And the Saturn hardware, it did seem pretty nice. for what it was. And it seems like attempts to emulate it are up and down. They're getting better. They're getting better at it, but it's still not great. I was discouraged how many times Panzer Dragoon 2 crashed on me when I tried to stream that. That was very unfortunate. And even there's like the FMV game Lunacy I tried to play. That was a Saturn game, and the entire back like third of the game started bugging out like crazy. So it's sad to see companies that made cutting-edge products turn to shittier stuff later. Yeah. One of your profs in engineering program used to work for Bell, yeah, which eventually got bought by Alcatel, yeah. And Alcatel is mostly known for bottom-tier cheap smartphones, yeah. Yeah, Bell Labs used to be the biggest telecommunications technology in the world. Yeah, they were synonymous with innovation for a long time. Yeah. Up in Canada, like Bell is a big name in telecommunications, but it's mostly they run our cell phone markets, and they have like their own TV subscription stuff, and they're not good with the prices. They're generally pretty expensive. But then Canada pays a lot for internet, cell phones. Like we pay like more than probably most of the other countries in the world for that stuff. So. Not fun. Do not worry about Sarah's safety. None of the other tribes should know she is here. Okay. So what am I doing now, game? That was the guy I usually go to get information about what I'm supposed to be doing. Do I need to travel now to something? So your grandmother was an engineer at Bell Labs, and he invented a noise filtering, or your grandfather was an engineer at Bell Labs and invented a noise filtering system that was rolled out in telephone switchboards nationwide. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Yeah, it's interesting, like seeing that kind of stuff develop and then spread around. Like when innovation kind of like there are points where, you know, a certain innovative technology may be subtle but like also essential to certain industries, and once it takes root, man, that's really cool. Okay, are we gonna talk to the weird council of interdimensional demonic AIs? It's the best I could describe it. Let's go. Maybe they'll tell me what to do. You met a few people that worked at Bell Labs and they all knew your grandfather? Yeah. Your prof was one, and you've had two customers that knew him as well. He died when you were 6, yeah. I oddly never got to meet either of my grandfathers, which is, but they both were fairly influential people in their own right, in their own places. They left a family legacy and all that kind of stuff, and we're just kind of like I never met them. It's kind of a strange place to be. But yeah, at least you know you knew him up till you were 6. It's nice to have those memories. Which information do you wish to view? Solar noise. Tell me more about devouring. So demons must consume magnetite in order to survive. All things contain traces of this information construct, but humans and demons require great energy. The only way to preserve the information of one's existence is to devour one's enemies. Okay, this really isn't helping me. Devour others to gain karma and become the strongest being. Child of Purgatory, one who devours. Okay. That is our ultimate goal. So we gotta like, you know, be the strongest, be the very best, the best there ever was. Yeah, I would have tried harder to get your engineering degree and follow in his footsteps. You know, I feel much the same way. My grandfather on my mother's side was a fairly well-respected politician, and you know, I guess there was some pressure for me to take some social policy and do that in school, but you know, it's been so long since he was in that, so I guess in the end I went my own path, which, you know, it was more on my father's side. He's the more artistic one, so that's sort of more the path that I went. But I know, like, you know, there was this whole like thought, hey, you know, maybe one of the grandchildren could follow in my grandfather's footsteps, but you know, you can't do that to a kid. You can't put that extra pressure on somebody. It's not really a thing. Any Canadian politician that doesn't have blackface pics can have your vote. Yes, I can agree with that. Sony, it's good to see you. You know what? I really want some grape soda right now. I don't get it very often. I feel like I deserve this. Okay, which area are we going now? Are we going to? Were we at Anahata? I feel like we were just at Anahata. So are we going to Svadhisthana? Did we already do Svadhisthana? I know we've done Manipura. Svadhisthana? Anahata? Muladhara. Okay, I'll see if we can get like any more objective information from our main hub. Certain demons seem to be weak to gunfire. Your method of attack should take your opponent into consideration. You've tried doing that. Flying enemies are vulnerable to gunfire, but when we're weak in our human form just shooting guns, it's not ideal. Okay. But yeah, so like, yeah, the thing is, like, how does it feel knowing that your PM's blackface pics are literally the only thing you know about Canadian politics? You're probably not the only American in this boat either. Yeah, I think our current PM has made some horrible mistakes. I think, like, I'm terribly embarrassed by some of his actions and all of that, but also the worst part is the alternatives to him might be more threatening. Think like, you know, we have an alt-right revolution happening on the other end. And so it's sort of like balancing, like, I don't really want to support this man's behavior, but then I also don't want our country to flip over into, you know, some kind of crazy chaos. So it's a strange time. It's a strange time to be a Canadian. Our values are in question. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough spot. Okay, I feel like we gotta do something here. So she's sleeping. She's very mysterious. Yeah, I don't get that. Internet crapped out just as I was reading your message. So yeah, I'd say that people are generally unhappy with Mr. Trudeau, and that, you know, the blackface thing is just only a small part of it. Right now, it's made some pretty poor decisions that have affected us very, very badly. But the alternatives, I think everybody's scared of the alternative right now because the other end of the political spectrum is kind of scary. So, not that, you know, like, either way, I mean, it feels like either way we're screwed. That's what it feels like, and I think it's a relatable scenario. Yep. But yeah, I mean, the fact that the mayor of Toronto is best known for having, like, well, he died, but Rob Ford for smoking crack, you know, that made headlines everywhere. It's like, and then you get Justin Trudeau's blackface on there. It's not a flattering look. I think people are entertained by the controversy, but at the end of the day, we don't want to be a joke. We don't really want to be a joke. Yeah, you get to choose between two evil animated corpses every 4 years. Yeah. I mean, it's a tough call either way, and it's all really down to some money somewhere. You know, like, I'm reasonably sure they're all puppets in some fashion or another, and that's discouraging in and of itself. Okay, so this isn't helping. Can I go in here? So there's this weird wall of light. How do we get past those? Are they wanting me to just explore until I find the answer to my questions? Is that what they want? I finally understand what Sarah meant when she said she came here to help us. Her song is the only thing preventing us from losing our grip on humanity. So if you could put Bernie Sanders in a DBZ rejuvenation tank and take 30 years off him and get him elected, it might be cool. Yeah, there's not been a president in your lifetime you didn't hate, yeah. It's a hard thing because I feel like I feel like I need to be engaged and interested to actually make a difference, but it is at the same time incredibly discouraging. Very, very discouraging. I know I've heard that song somewhere before. Leave Muladhara to us. Am I supposed to talk to you? This is the first time I've heard a song. What is this feeling, boss? I don't even know where we're going or what we're doing. This is weird. So you hated Obama the least. Yeah, I'd say... You could say, regardless of, like, I don't know how all the finer details were under his presidency, but I think the world kind of respected the messaging of Obama, if nothing else. And I think, yeah. I think initially Justin Trudeau had a good look, but all of that has fallen out over time. That's, I think, you know, people had a lot of hope when he first came in, and then, yeah, it just kind of floated away. Okay, so apparently the rates of items change, so we can save money if we buy at the right time and sell at the right time. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Required to buy health insurance. If you didn't, you were fined like $900, which they would take directly out of your tax return. What? Okay, yeah. I mean, there are different minds of it. I mean, the Canadian perspective, we have a different kind of set of values when it comes to healthcare. So that's, I think we all recognize that our taxes help pay for healthcare that everybody can use. That healthcare has gotten markedly shittier in recent years, so, you know, maybe I think there's people that are feeling a bit cheated, but also it's been kind of set up by our current provincial government, actually, because the provinces think states, like, so the provinces are responsible for our different healthcare programs, and our the current provincial leader has been slowly trying to whittle away all of the healthcare options that we have, that, you know, we've been used to paying for in our taxes, and trying to, you know, keep it so that everybody has access to it no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty sure that the Obamacare you got is not in the form that Obama originally intended, though. Yeah, that's the thing. That is very likely true. Yeah, and I mean, the proposition of public health care in the US is a lot bigger of a step for people. Certainly from what I've been hearing, you know, is this resistance to the idea. But then I think is the better alternative to let private insurance run the show for people, and I think it is an attempt, at least, to try and protect people from predatory health insurance, which, I mean, that's a whole other thing. I may be getting too political here. It's possible. I mean, I never want to offend people with different values, too. Because I think we all are entitled to live and vote the way that we feel. And nothing that I could say is supposed to belittle anybody else, but we all, at the end of the day, we all have to live together. That's the other thing. And if we're being intolerant of one another, that is the thing that kind of makes it all not work. That is the thing. Okay, being here is not helping us at all. I was hoping we would get a clear indication of where we're supposed to be in the story. Sometimes these games can be very vague. We got the cutscene. Yeah, healthcare in the US is the best. Doctors all want to be millionaires. And the pharma lobbyists will never let healthcare go public, yeah. That's the unique set of circumstances. The US in particular, it's so established being the way that it is. And there's enough resistance to make it, whatever form public healthcare could take, whatever form it could take will, be chipped away by all of those other things until there's a fundamental shift in people's perspectives and wants or needs. In Canada, though, we've always valued public health care. Well, I can't say always, but certainly in mine and my parents' lifetimes, it was a big, cultural shift towards wanting to be able to take care of everybody. That was very important to all of us. And I guess seeing that in danger these days, our healthcare systems are collapsing. And a lot of our doctors aren't being paid enough and are moving to the US for the money, that the doctors wanting to be millionaires. That's the culture. A lot of doctors are like, why am I putting up with this crap? I'm just going to the US instead. So we're kind of in an awkward situation with that. Yeah. You're almost fortunate to be service disabled veteran because you have free healthcare for life, which is very rare in the US. Yeah, and you should never have to be put in that situation to be treated that way. And I truly believe that there are lots of people that don't go through that still deserve that kind of treatment, but I'm sorry that you've had to go through that in order to be treated like you can get what you need. So if you have an issue that requires a specialist in my province, so you will get put on a wait list very likely. And depending on the specialist, I can say, for a specialist to be seen, it can take maybe 6 months. It can take longer depending on the specialist. If you have something more specialized, it can take like a year. Yeah. So there is that. And I could say that for non-specialists, the wait times just in hospitals itself has gotten to a point that you just don't want to go to a hospital because you're going to be spending 24, 48 hours waiting and not necessarily guaranteed that you're going to get the care that you want or need. So, yeah, it's not good. Okay, that's what you go through with dermatology. Your dermatologist is always booking like 8 months out. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what we deal with all of our specialists. There are some, I guess if you get even more specialized, yeah, it'll be longer. So like maybe, yeah, like for a dermatologist, you might be waiting a year here, probably, I would guess. Svatistana Anahata. Do I want to go to Anahata? Do I? No, I mean, we've been here. Where have we not been? Manipura. Maladara. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up, which is ridiculous. Oh no, we got a cutscene. Okay, here we go. I think we were recruiting people from one faction to go against the other. I think that was happening at one time. Alright, here we go.
Gale!
You three are safe. Was the plan a success?
So you were supposed to see a dermatologist on Tuesday. Made the appointment back in October.
I see. We have failed.
There was an emergency at the VA hospital, and your appointment got canceled.
Plan?
They moved it to today, and then your dermatologist
How can you be like that? Our
called
comrade
sick.
died,
Oh no! Now it's next Friday. You hope. Well, I hope they stick to that.
Just ignore her.
Usually, certain like
She's just
if you've
pissed 'cause her
been
girlfriend
waiting,
got
they'll probably
killed.
put you on like a priority
What is
cancellation list. So if
Her
like any
girlfriend?
openings happen, you're probably gonna get on it. So like, yeah,
We're
if
going after
anything
Nick.
happened with
Don't
any
try to
of the
stop
other
us.
clients,
You have a point.
you'll probably get in sooner than later.
The Citadel. This is acceptable. I will now accompany you.
All right, Gale joined the party. Look at that. Do we have to like switch him in? Or maybe he's like one of those temporary party members that happens in some games. Ready, Surf? Ready for what? Think it's okay to leave Celio in charge? Mick is our target. There's little reason to kill others needlessly. So it's working, fucking up your work schedule though, yeah. Took Tuesday off for that appointment, and then you had them start late today, and after you have them start, you late on next Friday, yeah. No, yeah, that's one of the craziest things is how so many appointments are during like work days, during work hours, and then like, you know, the time that you actually have available, these people aren't working at all. So like, they expect you to take time off, and a lot of people are in positions where like that really isn't feasible for them, you know? So are you supposed to just not go through with the care? Of course not. Of course you need to do that, but it is this really big tension, isn't it? It's bizarre. Okay, are we in the right part of the Maribel base? There's like no real indication we've been here before, so I don't want to just like needlessly go through the whole thing again. You have Mondays off, but your dermatologist just doesn't work on Mondays. Yeah, like what the hell? This territory's ours now that Janina's dead. Let's flush out the invading solids. Some of the solids are able to kill their enemies in a single strike. Do not underestimate them. solid. Okay. We don't come across the liquids. Ha ha ha. Oh god, why? Okay, I'm gonna say we go this way. There is an item shop. We've been to an item shop recently. Let's go save the game again. Save. I like that we actually found our way. One of the most challenging things about having ADHD is when I'm having a really bad ADHD day, and a game really wants me to take subtle cues about what I'm supposed to do, and then I just don't. Then again, it's hard to tell someone that went to med school for like 12 years to become a specialist that they have to work Saturday and Sunday to make themselves available. Yeah. If you work that hard to get a degree, there's no way you would work weekends. Yeah, no, I guess I get that, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not saying that doctors have it easy. Their specialist knowledge and the stuff that they have to go through is usually pretty rigorous. But that's more like, I guess if you work in a hospital, it's much worse. That is a member of the Solids. That over there, that guy standing there with his legs kind of slightly apart. Is he anticipating us coming towards him? What is his deal? We don't know. Does he have a gun, or is he holding his belt? I can't clearly make it out. I can't see what that man is about. Is he wearing a covering over his face? Or does he have a really big beard? We don't know. And now he's just running away awkwardly. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're all in our human form. Guess we'll do some of that then. You see? Valkyrie ran away. What? Oh, I see now. So, like, okay, we can tag in different party members, right? Can we do that outside of combat? Or do we have to do that inside of combat? Party leader, Surf, followed by Gale, and we need our Gila no matter what. We need our healer. We'll see what Gale is about. Yeah, you have a lot of respect for the work the doctors do at the VA hospitals, because they often make less than privatized doctors, all because they want to help veterans. Yeah, like my mom actually used to work in a military hospital here, actually. That is actually a fact. She wasn't a doctor, mind you, but there was a very different mentality. I'd say, yeah, it's quite, yeah, like a sense that people want to look after, you know, their own, like they're all connected to the military. And, you know, there's, you know, some patriotism involved probably as well, but mainly, like, yeah, people want to look after each other. Okay. Zenma. Okay, so this is what this guy is about. He's about shocks. I'm glad we didn't spec one of our other characters in that. I didn't know they were gonna drop this guy on us, but hey, working out. Foul breath. So is that Valkyrie's thing? They all ran away. Did I just level up my guys too much? Is that what's happening here? Feel like everybody's running away from me now. But it's funny because like that boss battle was pretty challenging, but then yeah, now I'm getting the signal like, no, you're way too buff. Get away from me. Is that like how people are? See a buff guy and like, no. Okay, let's see fire over here. Maybe lightning shoot there? He lost his head for a minute anyways. So why are they all running away? Like, what? Why are they running away? How can I possibly get experience this way? You trust a VA doctor more than you trust a private one because they are the ones they cover the costs of meds. So you think they have less opportunities for them to get kickbacks for prescribing meds? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. In the U.S., we have problems with doctors prescribing things you may not or might harm you because the pharma companies pay them for every patient they put on it. Yeah, pharmaceuticals are messed up that way. And yes, doctors are generally in the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies. Oh man, how fucked up is that? Like really? So they put a gate button there, but it is already unlocked. What good are you? That is a member of the Solids. Let me guess he's gonna run away. Okay. It's probably he's wearing like a face covering scarf. But he could have a really long beard too. Yeah. Yeah, this is a PS2 game, in fact. Yeah, Digital Devil Saga Part 1 for PS2. Yeah. So he runs away. I mean, I guess I could save again. Feel like we haven't really done much. A bunch of people ran away from us. The end. Yeah, PS2 was a good time. I enjoyed that era of gaming. Gate is already unlocked. So maybe at some point they will lock a gate. Okay. Oh, since I've already been here, I've already got this egg. You know what? I'm okay with it. Today, we're foot buddies. You can tell me anything. I mean, I realize on streams, you know, you want to have fun topics all the time, and I like having fun topics. Sometimes a good conversation digs a little deeper, but I do get wary of politics in particular, even though it's something that, you know, I can get, you know, passionate about. I am wary about like invalidating other people's feelings or beliefs on their own thing, and I don't mean to do that. I really don't. You think the stuff they gave you is working pretty okay? It's not itchy, at least. Fantastic. Having a footage is not a fun thing to deal with. So if you can have a little bit of relief there, awesome. Oh, the body's overflowing with power. Yes. Okay. Okay, we got 3 Valkyries. Throws fire. Force repel, force attack, Zenma. He's got a little bit of work to do on getting the appropriate skills. Shock wave, moderate damage. There we go. Let's try this. Yeah, politics with other Americans. I can see, like, when it's closer to home, it could be difficult. It's interesting, comparing cultures with people and being able to understand, different perspectives on things. So it's really an education mission. You are like Captain Jean-Luc Picard on a information mission, trying to see all the other alien cultures out there. Planet Canada. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that hurt. So the enemies finally started to attack us, and they actually took Surf down. Well, let's heal him up. Wonder if I have to level up. Oh no, he comes at level 20. Okay, so that's good at least. Darmok and Jalad at Toronto. Oh yeah. Sounds can be heard from the other side of the gate. Go through the gate. Yes.
What's up with these guys? Where the hell is Mick?
This ain't right.
They are not attacking. This is a diversion.
A diversion? What do you mean? We're outnumbered!
Think again, dumbass.
Talking about the new Steam Deck? You may have mentioned it in passing, but yeah. Tell me more about the new Steam Deck. Or like, how recently was this? 'Cause, yeah, we haven't talked about it super recently. Okay, Batman. Let's figure out his weakness. Baphomet. I can do that too. Yay, Camellia, what's going on? You having a happy Friday? What's up? I've been seeing you play the X-Wing. Let me just give an appropriate shout out over there. Plays some great retro games. Been playing X-Wing recently. You're no stranger to the awesome PC flight games, space flight sims. Not much with me. Not much with me. Yeah, having a happy Friday. Staying chill. Yeah. What did I have for breakfast? Let's get down with that. I had scrambled eggs on toast. Yeah. Not very exciting. But yeah, playing this game, making some progress. We haven't died yet, and we're actually progressing the game. So this is good news. Got to try different combinations here. So they just came out with a revised model of the Steam Deck with an OLED screen, better battery life, and better cooling. Considering buying one and selling your first-gen base model, yeah, I mean, those are all hit points where, like, I'd say especially battery life for any handheld device. If you can get even just a little bit of extra battery life, you know, you get an extra hour, that is still gonna be good. You get an extra 2 hours, 3 hours, amazing. Like, battery life makes or breaks a handheld for sure. And the extra OLED screens, I haven't even tried a Switch OLED yet, but I'm assuming they all look beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so Shockwave. Okay, what is going on? Oh, now the fun begins. Oh, great. Oh, this is just wonderful. So, this is him letting the fun begin. He's probably just charging up a super attack, let's be honest here. So battery life is not a big concern for you personally because you're always playing in a car. At work with access to a charger. Okay, that does change things quite a bit. But the OLED screen will make a big difference when you're playing in daylight hours. Yeah. That's actually cool. I never thought of... For me, when I take a handheld anywhere, I'm usually not, you know, just hanging out in a car. So, like... Yeah, oftentimes I've taken things on a bus even. We do have a car, but I don't know. Just sort of like, I like being out and about with the handheld and just, you know, not that I do a lot of handheld gaming, not a ton. I think that's the thing I worry about a Steam Deck is I'll like be so hyped to buy it that I'm just gonna only use it in very specific scenarios. Doing very specific things, because I would, if I'm gonna play PC games, probably gonna play it on my PC. I think that's how I would do it, but if you're like in a car, that's kind of perfect actually. Steam Deck battery life is pretty poor, maybe 2.5 hours playing a newer graphically intense game. Yeah, interesting. I played my PC games on a PC? Yeah, I'm so like, you know, last year, like 5 years ago, whenever the Steam Deck came out, it's now the trend to not play your PC games on a PC anymore. I guess you could say it's a mobile PC though. But how crazy is it that Steam is more or less circumvented Windows altogether? Isn't that a miracle? Isn't that amazing? They basically were just like, you know, let's try and make PC gaming so, like on something other than a Windows platform, and then they're just like, well, we can do it. And then now you can get a Steam Deck, and you don't have to. Like, that completely circumvents Microsoft altogether. Am I a hipster? I mean, I might be a hipster. I do play a lot of games that people don't usually play, you know. So I got like that kind of hipster cred. Like, what, you haven't heard of this game? I could go around, to parties and just be like, Call of Duty's, really not that good, You should play, insert, like, you should play, like, Eggs of Steel, Charlie's Excellent Adventure. That is a superior game to Call of Duty. There we go. That's my new persona. Yep. Okay, I'm guessing these extra guys somehow make the middle guy stronger. So the reason Steam Deck can run games as well as it can with such cheap hardware is because it doesn't also have to run Windows at the same time, yeah. The last realistic military style shooter you enjoyed was Black on PS2. Oh man, that was fun. Yeah. I like the destructibility and the pew pew and explosioniness of that game. Yep. You gotta eat your vegetables before you can have dessert. What are you telling me, boss? What is this about? Oh, you want to curse me? Okay. Oh, but you missed, so it kind of undermines your whole thing here. Okay. Yeah, for me, realistic first-person shooters, I mean, yeah, I haven't played a few of those. Yeah, it felt good to hit people in that game because it would make this satisfying twap. Yes. I gotta tell you, the more games I've played, the more I realize that sound effects play a huge role in the feel of a game. The feedback you get as a player is important. And, man, sound effects, they could really add to the weight of what you're doing in a very good way. So there's gonna be a super attack here. I don't know when it's gonna come. Okay, 80 Earth Shields. We don't use Earth attacks anyways. What the hell is that about? Okay, I don't like that. I think we've been cursed. Can we uncurse? Do we have an uncurse thing? We got unstun and poison and ache. I'm gonna just toss a Molotov at everybody. I did sound effects for a game once. It was a Game Jam game. Nice. Yeah, and music sound in general is underappreciated. I agree with you, Camilo, for sure. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, like, you don't even realize how it really plugs into your experience as a gamer. All the little things you do. Yeah. But then when you really take time to appreciate it, when it's not there or when a game does a really bad job of it, you notice. To use the Mega FM as the sound chip from a Genesis and Mega Drive, that's awesome. Man, that would be really super fun to work with, I bet. I wouldn't even know where to begin, but I love the concept. Okay, so he is not getting damaged. And he's putting shields up. Yeah, sometimes the music... Yeah. Like, yeah, totally. Like, there's a lot of video game music that people flock to that, maybe not my jam, but, like, when I get a track that, like... really gets me, that game pretty much almost becomes instantly interesting to me. I don't know. It enhances it in a way that I'm like, whoa, what is actually going on in this game? It's a really hard synth to program, and honestly, you don't understand it as well as your more conventional synths. It was a lot of trial and error. That's really interesting, though. Diving into some obscure synth technology to draw out some really funky sounds. That sounds cool. I think the experimental side of playing with sound on obscure hardware, that sounds like a really cool opportunity. I mean, I don't know like a lot about what you do, the whole experimenting with sound, where you get your sounds, how you distort your sounds, how you work with your sounds, what kind of technologies enhance or dehance the sounds. But I know that I've watched some like people kind of like bring up like the most obscure technology just to try and create a unique sound that hasn't been heard since like 1992, and I'm just like, oh man, that's awesome. Okay, I'm not liking this curse business. Yeah, this is really not working out for us. Okay, Ludo. Let me try some of this. No, you're shielded against Mudo, okay. Shit, alright. We need Agrilla, the healer. This is the last time she's got a shot of this. Yeah, sound design is a really interesting world. Lots of people only do music sound design on PC, but you can miss out on a lot of opportunities that way, yeah. Yeah, it's something else. Like even like ancient software, I saw like a breakdown of the software that Aphex Twin used to create some of the sounds in his early albums, and how like obscure all of that was. But like you just like some of it could even like take images and like translate it to sound in a way. It was absolutely bizarre, but very cool, like challenging my whole notion about how people could do something like that. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. So we need some heals for sure. It's true that there are some PC emulation of all the popular old gear, but a lot of the stuff that didn't hold up as time went on is still locked in the hardware realm. Yeah. You need to have the real object to get those sounds. Yeah, no, that's interesting. I bet you, like, there are collectors out there that have, like, some of the most crazy shit, but... yeah. For the average person, I guess, you know, probably not. Okay, what about physical attacks? Let's work on this. Let's just focus on one. And okay, how are your physicals? They're okay. You can do a bit of a 1-2 punch. Just Let's get one of them dead. Come on. It's got to change things a little bit. Okay, that sucked. I mean, it's easy enough to do a revival beat, I guess. You're not exactly the character that I was hoping you'd be. I almost want to deploy heat for this battle instead. There we go. Feel like maybe some poison stuff from heat might spice it up a little bit. Venom Claw, let's see how this does. Yeah, that was a good hit. Does Dream Haze do anything to these guys? Nope.
Bless you!
This Valkyrie sneeze. I always gotta do that. How much can they take? Foul Breath. How does that do for everyone? Void Expel. So he's just basically, protecting the other guys against stuff. The vintage music gear is highly collectible. For example, you bought a distortion pedal recently that was a reissue of a pedal in the 80s. The reissue was $70. They had an original 80s one at the music store, and it was $300. Holy crap. The circuit has been changed a little because the parts in the 80s, one isn't manufactured anymore, but the sound is identical to 90.9% of the ears. Wow, so that's fantastic. It's nice to be able to, get a little bit of that that vintage quality in there. Super cool. Miraji. I guess I'll do it. There we go, we got one. Just don't summon it again, right? Just don't do that. Oh, that sucked. Okay. Okay, so we got a revival bead for him. Medea for everybody. So I feel like we would definitely have to take down these guys first. Everything that the bat guy gets hit with is just like nothing. I'm guessing once we get these though. Oof. So collecting these gear, man, that is a cool hobby. Yeah, people are nostalgic right now. You bought a lot of early 90s gear because it's the cheapest right now. the past couple of years, it started to go up. Yeah, there is a certain time frame, and I guess like the lag has been a little bit longer in the Music Gear scene. I know for like video games, like I'd say like we're seeing like PS2 and Xbox starting to shoot up. 360 and PS3 is still pretty cheap, and like Xbox One, PS4 stuff really cheap. But yeah, that's sort of the time frame retro video games are on. But like retro hardware, the trends, people want like the 80s and 90s sounds for sure, which like things got very, very digital after that. So I could see how like going back to that time makes a lot of sense. Sort of recapturing something that we've lost. Something beautiful. Venom Claw. There we go. Now what is he gonna do? Bravo, bravo. I guess it's my turn now. Alright, fine. What are you doing? Spiral Edge? What a load of shit. Okay. Okay. How do you do to fire? 11 is not favorable. Okay. Venom. Critical 138. Okay, that's not bad. So, no to fire. What about ice? Definitely no to ice. Okay, physicals. Physicals are okay. Venom Claw was exceptional last time. Owl Breath? Nope. So early Digital Gear is really interesting too, because the bit rate on that stuff is really limited. Old Digital Gear has unique flavors from piece to piece out to architecture. Modern Digital Gear is ridiculously high fidelity across the board, which can make it a little samey. Yeah, so I guess, like, in the flaws, you kind of find uniqueness, which is an interesting point. Where, like, I think that really speaks to the lo-fi kind of aesthetic that people really gravitate towards these days. The unique sound that could come out of things that are not like super high fidelity, like very like well produced to the max, and they all do sound like each other. But you go backwards, you can draw up a whole bunch of new influences. Very interesting point. Now, I guess, I'm digging into retro video games much the same way. Just remixing my funky video games. That's what I'm doing. Yowza. Okay, I think we should probably revive Heat. Throw down Venom Claw, get some Medea going. Oh, did he have a turn after that? Like, what? No! No! How did Agrilla not get a turn? How did she not get a turn? That's not fair. Where was Agrilla's turn? We need a turn for a gorilla. Wiped from illusion to truth. From darkness to light. From doom to eternity. Holy shit. Alright, that's okay. So yeah, that's the boss where we're gonna be. Gonna do that. So the plans, I'm gonna take my break, do a bit of lunchtime, and we're gonna continue on with the virtual nightclub.
You cannot escape your
Virtual nightclub will be coming up at about, let's say, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So we'll be back on that. And we'll continue Digital Devil Saga again next week. Yeah, see you in a bit. Take the lunch. I may shut the stream off for this, just you know, not give people like this long ass wait in here. But yeah, if you stay on the channel, I'll pop back up again in, yeah, more or less an hour, around 1 o'clock. And I will pin a message. Let's just say Frenchie will be back at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time with the virtual nightclub. Stay tuned. There we go. So I'll like post that in here, and then I know I can pin it. There we go. Wait, no, that's the wrong. I pinned the wrong fucking thing. Unpin. Unpin this message. Pin the one underneath it, for the love of God. There we go. There we go. See everybody soon. Take it easy.